It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 22nd of February, 2/2/22. I'm Michael Groff. A major weather system headed our way, and that's going to result in an increase in clouds today. There might be a few showers around this afternoon and tonight, but the main event happens late tonight and tomorrow as a cold front will move across the area, and that will result in an increasing chance of rain, widespread rain, in fact, lower elevation snow, but the big story will be the much colder temperatures that come in here. So let's talk about it. First, yesterday in the valley, 72 degrees the afternoon high, 50 was the morning low, and that is precisely where we ought to be for this time of year. And taking a look outside right now at 12:15 p.m., mostly cloudy sky here in Phoenix, a few showers around, and we're at 59 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 37, relative humidity 44%, the wind from the southwest at 10 miles per hour, and the barometer 29.96 inches and falling. The upper air look shows a big trough digging in here across the western states, and that will be coming through here tonight and tomorrow, bringing a cold front across the area. The watch warning map with that big weather system out here in the west, we have a number of wind advisories and winter weather advisories, especially across northern Arizona. Winter storm warnings as well through the Intermountain West. Look at those freeze warnings for the valleys of California. Blizzard warnings up in the Dakotas and Minnesota with those winter weather advisories there. Flood watches from northern Alabama up into the Ohio Valley. We also have a risk of some severe storms today, particularly over North Mississippi, Alabama, and into central Tennessee. A little bit of thunder possible north and west of our state today. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through next Tuesday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix between about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. It now does appear that we will get at least a little bit more rain than initially thought. And this chart actually represents liquid equivalent precipitation. We could see about 1 to 2 inches up north. Again, much of that is going to come down in the form of snow. All right, let's talk about what's going on with this weather pattern in more detail. And to do that, we'll take a look at the models, see what they have to say. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. There's that big cold upper trough moving into central and northern California and the Great Basin. A southwesterly flow out ahead of it here across Arizona today. So down at the surface for the rest of this afternoon, partly sunny sky. There might be a sprinkle or a light shower around someplace, but I wouldn't count on it. And even if you see any rain, it won't really amount to much. And high temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 60s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, maybe an isolated shower in the evening. The better chances of rain should hold off until after midnight. Lows in the 40s. And then tomorrow, this is our big event. The trough comes on in. The cold front will swing across the area through the day and into the evening hours. And it's a cloudy day, turning windy at times, widespread showers. It won't rain all day nonstop, but off and on showers will be possible, mountain snow as well. And right along our cold front tomorrow afternoon, there might just be an isolated thunderstorm as well. And I know some of you have been asking about the possibility of severe weather. We don't see that happening, but we could see some gusty winds and some small hail with the strongest storms, so be aware of that possibility as well. And high temperatures tomorrow may actually occur in the morning. We may top out into the mid-50s or so, and then temps will go the wrong way by the afternoon. We might be down into the 40s. The one limiting factor to this storm system, the reason it may not produce as much widespread or heavy precipitation as it otherwise could, is that it will have a lack of moisture. This is the precipitable water coming off of the NAM tomorrow at midday. And PWatt values coming up to around 0.6 of an inch here across south central Arizona. That's pretty much climatologically normal for mid to late February. But what it lacks in moisture, it more than makes up for in its dynamics. Very cold air aloft. And check out these winds at 500 millibars with this storm. That's about 18,000 feet off the ground. They're just screaming through the atmosphere. So this is going to have plenty of dynamic lift with it. So it will be a very efficient precipitation producer despite its lack of moisture. And with these kind of dynamics, this kind of wind just howling through the atmosphere, that's why we do believe there is a possibility, albeit a minor one, for a few isolated thunderstorms. So we'll watch for that. Now, as this system comes through as well, on the backside, the cold air will be rushing in. So the snow levels are going to plummet in the afternoon and early evening hours. We could even see a few flakes of snow or some graupel mixing down to as low as around 3,000 feet. That means the foothills of the greater Phoenix area, maybe down to the tops of the McDowell Mountains or North Scottsdale, northern Maricopa, northeast Maricopa County, certainly could see at least a few flakes of snow or some small hail or ice pellets mixing in. So we will watch for that as well. And obviously the big story will be the cold temperatures. Let's go to Thursday, the early morning hours. Yeah, we're talking about lows getting down into the upper 20s in the coldest valley locations, mid to upper 30s in the urban core. So if you have frost-sensitive plants and you live in the favored cooler spots, those sheltered areas, the rural areas especially, you might want to cover those up. Now for the day on Thursday, yeah, the sky turns sunny once again, but don't let that fool you. It'll still be a cool day with high temperatures only in the mid to upper 50s. Friday morning, again, we start in the upper 20s to upper 30s, high temperatures climbing back toward the lower and middle 60s, and the warming trend will continue into the weekend. Highs upper 60s on Saturday, low to mid 70s on Sunday with high pressure building back in. And by Monday, we're in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees, just in time to kick off the month of March, which is coming in here a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 1st of March. There it is. And there's that ridge across the west. High temperatures likely around 80 if that's right. Now, this run actually shows a little upper low that's kind of squished under the ridge here across the southwest. That would lead to some breeziness if that verifies, but, I don't know about that. It looks like ridging is going to be the dominant feature, though, for next week. And then going out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 3rd of March. A little wave cutting across the northern Rockies out into the plain states. Ridging here, heights a little bit above normal. So temperatures would be a bit above average if that's correct. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix coming off of the GFS ensemble. This goes out through the 8th of March. And all of the precipitation shown on here, at least the overwhelming majority of it, comes from our system tonight and tomorrow, with rain amounts generally around 1/3 of an inch. And temperatures off of the GFS ensemble. Goodness. Yeah, we are pretty cool tomorrow, even into Thursday. But look at that. Mid-80s coming in here right after the 1st of March, out there toward about 10 days. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. I also invite you to check out my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun doing that. Myself and the one and only Michelle involved in the operation of that. I'll leave a link to that in the description, so do check it out. I thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. You guys be safe out there and have yourselves an amazing Tuesday.